Till I heard that it never really rains in Arizona. That's what I heard. That it came from the mouth of the one that I'm all in love with, girl. Like the words of a preacher to the ears of a deacon. Yeah, I don't see the same when you're sleeping. I'm so in love, in love. Guess I'm going to Arizona. I can't walk around without you. Yeah, without you. Like my heart, the rhythm's bound to change without you. The way it beats, tapping on my mind when I think about you, girl. Holding on, I can't let go. Holding on, I can't let go. Now if I had to choose between money and you, girl, give me sunshine and rain, pleasure and pain. Oh, I'd rather be holding your body. I can't walk around without you, girl, no. Baby, yeah. Like my heart, you like my heart. The rhythm bound change, girl. The way it beats, tapping on my mind when I think about you, girl. Holding on, I can't let go. Holding on, I can't let go. Holding on, I can't let go.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Wacky Crazy Shop. So today, I am going to be pressing up some clothes and some other stuff. These are the infamous sunflowers. Yes, yes, yes. I forgot I had shades on. Looks like it's not good lighting over here, so let me see if I can find a better place. If I had to choose between money and you, give me sunshine and rain, pleasure and pain. All right, let's see what we got. Just all the way up. See if we can get a good light. I think that's a good light. All right, y'all. So welcome again to the Wacky Crack Shop. Still not a good place. I don't know where to put y'all. Let's see. Whew, I look a mess. Right here. Boom, I think that'll work. Boom. So, all right. So, like I say, I'm getting ready to press up some shirts and all that good stuff. So, we're going to mute this. All right. But I have been working really, really hard on candles and melts. Okay? So, I'll be labeling melts today. Now I'm not gonna lie, I wasted wax because it's my first time and I'm practicing. So I wasted wax ever well. But what counts is that I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep practicing till I get this down to perfection. But get this. This is a nutmeg, a creamy nutmeg candle. Milk. And honey, it smells good. And I have a box full of them. Like I say, some of them is wax everywhere. But these are you can break them off and all that good stuff. Now I did a blueberry pancake one. Oh my God. It's good. It's good. So you want to make sure that you're at the pop-up shop. Okay? The last weekend in June is the Cook Sister pop-up. We're going to be popping up. My dress is all twisted. We're going to be popping up right here at 5828 Cullen here in Houston, Texas. So you want to make sure. Now, let me tell y'all a little bit about the Wacky Crack shop, which it should take you on a tour. Because it just right now, I don't know what you see or how it looks to you. But the Wacky Crack shop is about what I do, which is paint. Like, I'll let y'all see something. I paint, create, just about whatever my mind can come up with. I even do woodwork. I know. I do a lot. So we do bottles. I do bottles and all kinds of stuff. And I'll take the time to show you some of my bottles. All right? It ain't gonna hurt nobody. All right, now, a lot of bottles are donated to me, which I have to go pick them up from where they are stored. But I take these bottles and turn them into artwork. This is a bottle I call Spice. Now, y'all, I know y'all wondering why I do all this stuff. I do all this stuff to support my business. And I got a job. To support, not support my business, I mean support my church and support my outreach. So it's important to me to take care of the things I take care of, okay? So we do bottles. Oh, look at these. These bottles here are off the chain, y'all. It's a black, this one is a black matte bottle. It says love. Yes, and everything is for sale. I always say everything is for sale. Beautiful gold and black. Everything. Now soon we will also have poetry night in the Wacky Crack shop. Now let me tell you. I know you say, okay, why are the chairs in there like that? The chairs are in the all of this. And it's going to be a little different once I get rid of this sofa over here. Once I get rid of that, then it's going to be poetry going on. My daughter is going to do some open mic. She's going to sing and all that good stuff. Okay? This y'all wouldn't believe the things that we are going to be accomplishing in the Wacky Crack shop. Now you see that jacket up there? I made that jacket. Well, I didn't sew it, but that is my painting on that jacket. Coolest thing ever, man. When I can see my artwork on the jacket, I don't know about y'all, but I am indeed proud of myself. Because the key thing is, it's going to be a lot of people that don't care for what you do. Don't care for it. But guess what? As long as you are breathing, you ought to make sure that you handle your business with your stuff. That's all I'm saying. I ain't tripping. You know, a lot of people, they love to talk about people and talk about what they're not doing. Hey, forget about all that. Forget about all. Enjoy your life. And I mean that. I mean that. So let's see, let's see, let's see. Trying to get us squared away with this. Not gonna lie to y'all, like to jam. That's me. All right. So this is where all the work happens. Now I just made a. I just made a. I guess you could. I guess you could call it a cap tassel, a graduation cap tassel, a jewelry tassel. And when I tell you it is awesome, it is awesome. Let me move y'all because I don't want y'all all up on me. Now we also getting ready to release a series. I have so much going on, y'all. And it's just to make sure that I take care of my business while I'm here, so when God get ready to call me, you know, hey, I'm ready. The Wacky Craig shop is open to everybody. You want to come chill, come chill. You want to come paint, come paint. Whatever it is that you want to do, come on up. I mean, it got to be crafty. It might even be music, because we're thinking about a studio in this place, in this joint. But I'm excited about it. You know, I've had a lot of challenges when it comes to being encouraged about my own stuff, you know. Because sometimes we, like I say, we want people to support. That ain't got nothing to do with you showing up for yourself. You know, you show up for you. Stop sitting around waiting on somebody to show up for you. You show up. You show up, handle your business, you know, for yourself. That's nobody's job. You know, I'm ending a 4-year marriage with a man that made it perfectly clear that it's completely up to me. It's completely up to me to make my dreams happen. He said he's not interested, and that's cool. At first, my little feelings was hurt. Oh, you don't support me. But after a while, you just have to accept the truth, you know. That a person ain't interested in what you're interested in. And that's cool. That's cool. I mean, I'm not trying to force me on anybody. But at the same time, I'm a package deal. You know, I'm a package deal. That's why I say, you know, make sure that you show up for yourself. Get ready to sit down and talk to you guys. That you show up for yourself. Now, I'm going to admit, when I first started, let me fix my fro. When I first started started crafting and all that good stuff, man, it was tough. It was tough because I'm a very creative person. I run a church. I run a, you know. But I did not want my life to go by without doing all the things that I've always wanted to do. See, I was a mother. I started mothering when I was 17 years old. Okay, so I've been mothering since I was 17 years old. My whole life was about my children, making sure they get to where they need to go. And I promise you, it was some things I wanted to do, desired to do, but did not do because I had to put my babies first. You know, the struggle of being a single parent sometimes, and sometimes a person's in the house. It was crazy. But through the grace of God, I was able to maintain, take care of my kids, manage the creativity on the inside of them, you know, and it wasn't easy. You got people who are judgmental. Oh, you got kids, you know, they gonna judge your life. They gonna judge every move you make. They got something negative to say. But I kept pressing. I kept pressing. And the crazy thing about it is when you sacrifice something, you better believe that God is going to come back and fulfill every promise he made to your life. I'm serious. Every promise he made you, everything he said that you would accomplish and you would do, you better believe that he's going to make good on his promise. Me and my son was sitting back talking about the days when I was in the housing projects. Yes, in the projects. I was in the projects for a minute. Matter of fact, I was in the projects when they were kids, and then when they were little kids, then when they became teenagers, I had to pass through there again. And we were just, talking about how the my show, My Gospel Soul, was started in the projects, and then I had a little house on Teen Street, and I was doing that out of the house. And don't get me wrong, I mean, life was serving me up some challenges. I remember when I said I want to start a podcast. And my brother was like, well, you don't have the equipment to start a podcast. Well, I told him a talk show. You don't have equipment to start a talk show. I wasn't worried about that. All I knew was that I was supposed to, be doing my talk show. So I had a computer and I had my phone. And I used Blog Talk Radio. And honey, got that podcast going. A couple of years later, the husband I was married to then, he passed away. And I was young. I was a young widow. And it was hard for me to deal with, so I buried myself in My Gospel Soul. Started dating, a lot of it didn't work out or whatever, but I was yet on my journey with My Gospel Soul, with Heal the Land Crusades. I was drawing in, but I wasn't really into it like I needed to be. When I went to do events, cover events for my podcast, I would do shirts and all that kind of stuff, merch to sell while I was there, which helped pay the bills because, my husband was a breadwinner, so, it helped pay the bills and all these different things. So I buried myself in My Gospel Soul. I buried myself in doing the work of God. I was a part of a church, so I was an associate pastor there, and life was just taking me. I didn't have time to grieve about my husband passing. I didn't have time. I had to get things done. I had to make, things happen through the grace of God. And eventually, My Gospel Soul took off. I was able to interview some very, very influential people, some indie artists. I got the opportunity to meet some very, very talented people. Like they say, early in the game or whatever, in gospel rap and inspirational, and even in my, with my family members, I've been able to meet H-Town and, just different people, so diving into My Gospel Soul showed me a lot about myself, other people too. It showed me a lot about other people too. But it showed me a lot about myself, because I remember a time when my mother had to help me understand a certain time I was going through. I was dealing with homelessness. So my mom, she said a phrase to me to change my life, and it keeps me today. She said, "You're stronger than you think you are." Because sometimes our mind will play tricks on us. Our mind will make us think you can't do it. What you think you're doing? You crazy. You this, that, and the other. But when she said that phrase, it's like I got up and I said, I can do this. Keep going. Equipment, video equipment, computers, different things I needed. Today I have different podcasts on my different shows on my podcast, because my desire turned into a radio station. So the podcast with different shows, different hosts. Then we started our video vlog. and our video blog. And so Sisters United came. I mean, it was just, God just started blowing different things up, started blessing different things. People I started coming in contact with, all of that good stuff. Then things start falling off. And I prayed and I asked God, I said, Lord, I'm trying. You know, the finances wasn't meeting the need, you know, that I need for my household. And the Lord began to say, use what you got. Use what you've always been doing. Use your hands. So I began to paint. Now I'm going to tell y'all something. I had never painted anything in my life. But then I started painting. I started painting my characters, the Jive Turkey collection. I mean, I started painting just all kinds of stuff. It was like crazy. You know, I'm in love with music, so I was painting stuff that had to do with music. And it was amazing me because everything that I have tried in my life, I was able to do. You know, and it took well, I'm going to say this. I had to reach on the inside of me and pull that strength out and that encouragement. My father, Billy Cook, he told us, he said, never say you can't. You don't know what you can do till you try. So I always say, hey, I can try it. I'll try. You know, some things I just know I can do. You know, but I could draw a person, draw it, but painting was not something I tried. But when I got into it, y'all, I was like, wait a minute, okay, I got this. Then I had to deal with, okay, is my style of painting good enough? You know, because there was other artists I was watching. And the Lord said, you are unique. You're your own person. You cannot base your skills on other people. So I'm telling y'all, I was just being built up. And at first, my husband was on board. He was on board buying drills and cutters and all this kind of stuff. And after a while, he just, you know, hey, I ain't interested in that, you know, however he said it. And so I was on my own. I had to believe in myself. I had to do the work myself. I had to get up, because I'm going to tell y'all, I threw in the towel a couple of times and said, this is not working. You know, so I found a website for t-shirts where I could do drop ship. For my jackets, I designed shoes, and I found a website for the drop shipping and all that kind of stuff, and put my paintings on shoes, on jackets, on journals. I mean, all kinds of stuff that God began to show me I could do. And I want you to be encouraged today, because your support needs to come from within. Your support needs to come from you, because a lot of times you depend on other people to support you, and then when they don't support you, you don't have a leg to stand on. So your support needs to come from you. Your support cannot always come from somebody else. If you believe you can do it, then do it. You know, look, y'all know I'm preaching, something said, faith without works is dead. Come on. Faith is the substance. This is my substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. This is my substance. Because I'm walking in faith and believing God for some big things. We sent out our paperwork a couple of months ago for 501c3 for our HIV organization. We're going to be incorporating. Now watch this. This is what's so awesome. Before I even thought about the HIV program, all these gifts and talents God was pulling out of my life. And then when I started writing down the mission and purpose for the HIV program organization, God showed me where each one of these talents that he developed in me, was going to be applied to Salvation After HIV. I was done. He said it would be an art class. It would be a music studio. There will be, come on, counseling, all kinds of crafting classes. Everything that I went through up to this moment of filing for that 501c3 was to get me prepared for the organization. So I don't mind people walking out my life. I don't mind people rejecting me because I truly honestly believe people that are supposed to be in my life will be there. People that's not supposed to be there will leave. That's how it goes. People that want to support me will support me. People that don't want to will not. I'm just not that person that, you know, if we are not able to vibe together, walk together, I'm not that person to keep walking with you and you are down in me. That don't make sense. It don't match up. That's all in water. So I want to encourage you today, hey, keep moving. Keep moving. So we're in the Wacky Crack Shop, and the Wacky Crack Shop is going to be open for people to do personal paint parties. You can come in here and you can watch TV and paint just for therapeutic reasons. You can say, hey, Queenie, I want to come by there and I need to get away. What canvases do you have? And we partner with this business my sister has called Mahogany Girls. Mahogany Girls Studio is on X. So we partner with her for our canvases, and she has some, you look, for every occasion, for every genre, for every season, for every person. She has canvases that you can get, and you can say, hey, I want this. I'll call you when it comes into the Wacky Crack, and you can show up for your personal paint party. It be 2 people, 3 people. Just sit around in the shop and do what you do. We play jazz, we play R&B, we play gospel, we play everything. The Wacky Crack Shop, that's what we're here for. We are here as a therapeutic place for people who just want to get away. And I find that create artwork, tapping into your creativity is great for relaxing. It's wonderful for it. We teach you how to make candles. We teach you how to make jewelry. Since we're talking about jewelry, let me see. Oh, I don't know if I have. So, it's a new thing that I've added to my shop that I do. Okay, and it's these right here. So we put a picture, and it's double-sided. It's double-sided, and we do the ones that's single-sided. So if you got a loved one's picture that you want to put in this frame, let me know. We do that here at the Wacky Crack Shop. You have to buy your own chain, but I think this is bad to the bone. Let me see if I get it in so you can see it. So we do that. So if you want a family member, your father, your mother, somebody passed away, and you want to honor them by wearing this, hey, we do that. We'll put that person's picture in the frame, okay? So that's my new thing that I do. And now I'm not gonna lie, when I start something new, I have to perfect it before I offer it out to anyone, okay? So these melts, which on my melts, that sounds weird. On my melts, on the melts, I am again getting ready for the pop-up, y'all, and I'm gonna have candles. I'm gonna have yarn tassel earrings, bottles to sell, dominoes, custom made. Well, these that I already have prepared, they are, ready to sell. But we do custom dominoes. We do welcome signs that sit in front at their front door. We do all kinds of stuff. It's like I can't tell you everything. We press on caps. We press on t-shirts, hoodies. We do all that. We do all that. You just have to get with me so we can talk about your design and see the best way to approach your project. If you want to come in and do your own project, of course we'll charge you a fee to do it, but you can come in and learn how to do your own project. That's what the Wacky Crack Shop is for. You know, while I'm sitting here telling you about the Wacky Crack Shop, I can tell you a little story about how my dad, how I got into drawing. It's not a skill that I woke up and found out that I had. It was a challenge that my dad gave me because first of all, I was in elementary. Was I in elementary? Yeah, I was in elementary. And my dad had drew an eagle for me. He drew an eagle. And before I could get it to school for my project, y'all know the parents used to do our projects. So my dad drew the eagle, and I took it to school. He said, okay, don't you lose it, don't fold it. Here you go. So I'm on my way to school. Dropped the eagle, messed it up. That's back in the day when they had encyclopedias. Messed it up, right? So when I come back home, I tell my dad, Daddy, I need you to draw another eagle. I lost my eagle got messed up. I need you to draw another one. And this is what he told me. He said, no, you draw it. So he gave me an encyclopedia, opened it up to a picture of an eagle. He said, you draw it. I was like, I can't draw. He was like, you don't know what you can do. And when I tell you, I sat there and drew that eagle out of that encyclopedia. First of all, my dad was trying to teach me something. And he looked at the picture and was like, oh my God, you can draw. You know, but it birthed a lot in me. I went to U of H for a while for their fundamentals of art program and learned how to draw models, nude models. You know, I love abstract. I loved my time at art school. It was awesome, and I did very, very good at U of H. So I'll show you a few pieces of my art. This right here is called Faith, as you can tell. This is abstract, mostly shading, stuff like that. Let me see what else I got. My children love to take my art book and draw it because we all creative. We are all creative. My oldest son is a music producer. My youngest son, he's in the Marines right now, but he's working on a comic book. And my other daughter, she's in college right now. My other daughter, she lives in Marshall, Texas. Now, this is an abstract I did when all of the murders of black children or black people, period. You know, we say black men, but black people was on TV. So I did an abstract that contained everybody's name. George Floyd, let's see, Freddie Gray, Rodney King. Look, I got Rodney King on here. Sandra Bland, Eric Garner. We had, and every name is on this. So what I'm working on with this is a t-shirt. I'm going to be putting this on a t-shirt. And you can wear the names of those who lost their lives. Because y'all know how we go to sleep. You know, 1 minute we're on this, you know, then the next minute we'll sleep. So in the season that the world has went to sleep on police killing our young black men and women, as well as other races killing our young black men and women, we need to wake back up. So This is going to be an abstract that is going on a shirt. Another project I did during that time was I Can't Breathe. Y'all remember we went through a season where we were mourning the loss of George Floyd, and not just George Floyd, but just black men. You know, we're losing our black men. Then, you know, the attack on our the attack on our young black women has been happening for years. Disappearing, you know, rape, murder, all kinds of things have been happening to our young black women for years, and it has not been addressed. It was not addressed until just lately. So this is one of the projects that I did during the time of the season of I Can't Breathe. And I'm gonna tell y'all what's so funny. I did this project, and I went to a number of people trying to get this put on a shirt. My God. And it was the most difficult thing to do. And it amazes me, and I'm going to just drop this. It amazes me how people love to brag about knowing you or being attached to you or in some shape, form, or fashion. But as soon as they think you're going to do better than them or do more than them, they love to throw a monkey wrench in your plans. So that's what happened, a giant monkey wrench. And I wasn't able to get that put on a shirt at the time. But like I say, I'm in the studio now, Wacky Crack Studio. Now this one right here, this is a part of the Jive Turkey collection. And it says, can you dig it? That's bad to the bone. That's going on the shirt. That's going on the shirt. I know it's live, it's fly. I'm going to try to figure out how to get it on a shoe. So we'll have the jacket, the shirt, and the shoes. So I'm going to work on it. How about that? And so I have a lot of other abstracts. Now I'm going to hold this one up, but not too long because we got some art thieves out here. But this one I've been working on, and I haven't decided if I'm going to put it on a shirt or if I'm going to, or what I'm going to do with it. But here it is, just a flash. She's off the chain, I know. So she'll be, I don't know, I'm thinking I'm going to put her on a canvas. I think I'm going to put her on a canvas. So I'm working on a lot. I got a lot going on in this brain of mine. Also working on something for children. And it's going to be about a I'm gonna just show you like little mushroom house. But this is what I'm working on for a children's t-shirt line. Okay, so y'all pray for me. I got a lot going on. This is one of my sister soldiers. She's a new design going on a shirt or something. Now this baby is here. He is an oldie but goodie. He's already on the jacket. He already has his shirts. He already has his shoes. If you want this collection, we call him Flipper. If you want this collection, it is on my Etsy store. Or you can call me personally and say, I need the shoes, I need the jacket, I need the cap, I need the t-shirt, whatever. I need the cup, I need the whatever it is, we'll get it done for you. But here he is, Flipper. This is one of my favorite pieces. Do you hear me? This is one of my favorite pieces. Let's see. I don't know if I show y'all anymore. I think that's good. So y'all support the Wacky Crack Shop. Support the Wacky Crack Shop. I'm just a different kind of person. And I figured out that I'm best walking by myself, y'all. I'm a different person. A different kind of person. You know, art, music, jazz, R&B, gospel, anything creative, that's me. So whatever you need, if you want to get away, you want to come here, sit and paint and listen to some music, come on out. visit us at the Wacky Crack Shop.